Ding, ding. I know, right? It's bonkers today, but it's absolutely brilliant.
It's a fantastic day. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what we're going to be like at 7:25. 7. What's going to?
Well, I know it'll be like at 8 o'clock. I'll be like that, walking along to have a bath.
Yeah.
And then at 9 o'clock, I'll be like that, horizontal, snoring me head off. But we will have had the best day. Can I just say a huge thank you to each and every one of you that has joined us today and every day, because you make such a difference. It's a real privilege and a pleasure to be able to come and join you in your homes every day. So thank you very much, and spread the word. Now tonight, for the very first time, we are doing something a little bit different. Between 6 o'clock and 7:30 tonight, David, Stephanie and myself are going to be doing an hour-and-a-half show. It'll be split into kind of 3 sections, but there's no break in between. So you'll see us walking from studio to studio, see everything that goes on behind the scenes, all of that. But we are launching our triple treat event at 6 o'clock. You can already shop ahead. I know there's been loads of you shopping ahead on the website already for all those deals, but we have some really great offers, brand new product and unmissable deals for you tonight. But in the meantime, we are still doing our 8 till 2, and this is our 12 o'clock show, Gilding. Now, I'm just going to say, if you've bought the Sospeso Trasparente and you haven't got your metal leaf yet, please get that, because honestly, that round the edges of those flowers,
it's going to look good.
Would look absolutely incredible. Or the paint would work too.
I like that. Ooh, you could start a little band.
Musical, you could.
Ooh.
Oh, David, look at
Wow.
you.
So tune in later for another.
It's like the day that I went home and there's a full drum kit in my kitchen.
What?
Bought it for Jack. So Jack said he was
That's
learning
quite
drums.
instrument.
Jack is our grandson, not our grandson.
Yeah, Annabelle's grandson.
That'd be
We'll go way back.
Before you were born, that would be a miracle, wouldn't
That
it?
would be interesting.
Yeah, I walked on one day and Jack was learning to play the drums at school, and then they stopped the music classes funding. So he was good. He said, Mick said to me, I saw his little face, and he was like, I can't do it anymore, Grandad. So next time I go on, there's an electric drum kit in the kitchen, setting it all up.
Oh, that's amazing though.
Oh, it is brilliant.
In the
but-
kitchen?
Yeah, well, we've moved it to another room. Mick, there's a bike in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, don't
Have you really got to cycle far on that?
Honestly. Our house. You don't have to be mad to live there, but it really helps.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the show, Gilding. Let me introduce you to the team first of all. We've got Lewis, gone from the producer's seat to the camera up.
Hi, Lewis.
Multitasking. We've got our Sam back in. You know what you need on there, Sam, don't you? A trimmer and those stickers, and you can carry on working while you're doing that bit. Right, I bet. Honestly, every time I go in, bless her, she's cutting in between these.
I bet when she
blinking
sleeps, she's
stickers.
doing this.
I bet she is. David will be going, what are you doing? Stop. Right? Yeah, kicking you. And we've got David who's going to be demonstrating for you. Now, we have the perfect show. If you've just bought Sospeso, these are going to look amazing. I'm just thinking about this. Can you put resin inside these?
Yes, of course you can.
Imagine those flowers encapsulated in there.
Yeah.
How beautiful would they look as a piece of home decor? Absolutely fabulous. So the perfect show for those of you that have treated yourself to Sospeso this morning. So first of all, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping. We come in here every day, Monday to Friday, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. On a Thursday, we're also live from 6 till 7 in the evening. And on a Saturday, you've got me and Stephanie this Saturday, we go from 8 till 1. We've also got a lovely Linda Chapman in this weekend, and a brand new brand called Killer Vanilla.
Killer Vanilla.
I got mine.
Vanilla on you. Oh, okay. I'm excited for that show. It's going to be interesting to watch. I have. Oh, it smells like vanilla.
Killer Vanilla.
Killer Vanilla.
Make sure you tune in on Saturday. Very clever product. I know, right? You'll be going, how does that work?
It smells so good.
It does smell so good. Now, you can watch us on YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on the website, which is what I like to do, you just click watch live, press play, and all the items in that show will open up on your screen. You then just select the ones that you want to buy, and they'll go into a little red shopping bag that will appear at the top of your screen. Now, it's really important that before you check out, you log into your account. That's when you get your benefits of being a Club Highlight member. So extra discount on all orders, loyalty points on every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35, you get free shipping because we pay for it for you, which is brilliant. Now, you can also shop on our social platforms. To do that, we're going to show you a product. Each product that we show you will have a code, and all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. Oh, we suddenly shrunk by about a foot then, because Lewis handed the camera to Laura. It literally went whoop, went from your height to my height then. So all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will put that product into a basket for you automatically. It'll then send you a direct message, and in that message you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to the website where you can log into your account and then check out those baskets. Right, David, what's our giveaway code? Happy? Happy! Happy!
Happy, happy, happy.
Now I've got that song in my head. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Thanks for that, Sam. Earworm. Better than the last one. Bananas.
Bananas.
David said we were going to give away 1,000 bananas.
Well, I got
instead of 1,000 points. Can you
So
imagine
Sam,
that delivery van?
You got to pack 1,000 bananas. My granddad's. Oh, well, you're gonna get stock up on your bananas then. My granddad's dad, my great granddad, he owned a fruit shop, and my granddad used to go and help out when he was a kid. And he used to get, well, there was this one time it happened, and then ever since then he was scared that when all of the fruit came in, unstacking the bananas, massive tarantula, huge inside it, fascinating, but it was terrifying. But yeah, he used to have a fruit shop, and every single time, spider.
Oh.
Be inside there. They cling inside the little bunch.
They
of
do,
bananas.
yeah. Brilliant, aren't they? Right, now then, Gilding. Now, the kit that we've got for you first, I think, is tremendous value for money. And if you just want to dip your toe in, maybe you just want to do gilding on your Sospeso Trasparente, this is a brilliant starter kit, isn't it, David? Because you get a lot for a very small amount of money, which I love.
Yeah, indeed. Now, this is pressed and sandwiched, and I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to show you the one that I have out at demo in just a few moments' time. This is Shop Gild. Inside here, you're actually going to be getting your copper, gold, and your silver, all as a trio. So all of your three commonly most frequently used metallic shades of gilding are pressed with inside one of these. Now, individually placed in between those is a layer of tissue paper, meaning that these are all streamlined, flat, and flush, and ready to be used, and ease of use is an absolute thing with this. It's brilliant. Now, for $17.99, you're getting all of them, and I believe there's 50.
There's 50 of
each
colour.
one. So you're getting 150 sheets. That is a great price. Now, it goes a very long way because you can see the size of the square in comparison to just one of the projects that I've done here. So look at that. Literally, 1 or 2 squares could be used just to cover part of a decorative element. So it goes a very long way. Now remember, you've got 150. That means there, when working with this, there was still 148 left.
That's amazing value for money. Now also, if you've got the rust patinas from Cadence, you can activate them with this metal, can't you?
Absolutely, you can do. I've popped the horse's head. He's over there.
Yeah, go and get it.
Now, if you completely gild your project, whether it's a bust, a vase, whether it's a plant pot, anything at all, any inanimate object, this is a plastic. It's really lightweight, actually. It looks like it's made of stone or iron. This here was completely covered in copper and gold. You can see hints of the copper that still shine through, but also gold as well. Completely gilded that and then spritzed it with the Cadence patina sprays. And what they do over the course of 6 hours is they oxidize the gilding, and that will work on almost any imitation and real gilding flake. This is imitation for you, so of course it's at a great price, but it gives you what looks like almost, you know, like you'd see on the top of, or like the prow of a church at the top. You have like these really old elements of stone structure or ironwork or bronze statues have all been oxidized. But
Amazing, isn't it?
if you want to go for the gilded finish,
that.
but just add maybe a little bit of your wax in there, you can antique it. It's really easy to work with.
It is very
Gilding
easy.
is a fabulous finish. I'm so glad we were starting to introduce the flakes here at Highlight Crafts because it was quite a while until we got them. But they work well even for stenciling on your paper craft. You can use it with fabric as well if you wanted to go with your fabric decoupage glues, mix it in, break it down, mix it in with your resin as well, and resin cast, epoxy of course. You can use it with those too, and you can mix it in with aquastone and make your own gilding flake paste. I mean, you can do loads.
Honestly, it's a fabulous, fabulous product. Now, on top of that, you're also going to get a little mop brush. This is perfect for getting rid of any excess. And you're also going to get a pair of tweezers to move your tissue.
Absolutely.
Now, the difference between that I found as somebody that used gilding flakes is, you know, when you get them in the tub and then you have to put them in another box because it expands. They've been so compressed that they're all rolled together. You get little scrappy bits. And it's just a pain in the neck, and then you put it on with the glue, and then you have to scour it off.
Yeah, you do.
With this, you use that soft brush, and the difference is night and day. If you've tried gilding flakes before and you're like, yeah, not for me, this is a whole different league. Stephanie used this, and she did a whole wall in the dining room. It's absolutely superb. So, again, talking about something like that, you put those sospeso flowers inside here, drop some of your little scraps of your metal leaf around it and fill it with resin. That's going to look absolutely superb.
You could set battery operated lights inside it.
All of that. But the metal leaf, the quality of it is superb. So if you haven't got any, or you fancy stocking up while we've got a smaller bundle, that's a great price as well. $17.99 for 150 sheets across those three colours, silver, gold and copper. Your tweezers and your mop brush. Shop Gild, there's no U in it. I'm just going to put that out there because last time we had it, everyone was typing Gild as in, you know,
like a guild.
like it is, like a guild. Our language is bizarre, isn't it?
It is.
Gild without a U will get you those for $17.99 before you discount. Now, paintbrushes, David, these are fabulous, aren't they?
They are. Now, you'll see these commonly demonstrated amongst Stephanie's decorative painting.
Now, this is a price from tonight that we've snuck in.
Wow.
We asked Stephanie's permission. She said, yes, absolutely. Instead of being $24.99, these are $14.99. Now's the time to stock up on your brushes, guys, because that is a brilliant deal, and we brought it forward because it was on this show, because we can't have a price on this show and then a different price tonight. That's not fair.
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
So we just brought it forward for you.
Well, there we go. We can do things like that here at Highlight Crafts.
Yes, we can.
You're going to get a full set of 20 brushes. Now, you've got fine detailed rounds and, of course, fine detailed flats, as well as your larger, maybe more surface coverage ones, but you're going to be using this with your gilding medium. So, of course, the best friend, along with your brushes, is this, and with the saving of those brushes, absolutely be popping this in your basket. This is fundamental within gilding. You need this to apply the gilding flake. I'm going to show you how to do it during the show. But when you actually have fine brushes like this, that means you can go on top of your rice papers, on top of a pre-existing project, and pick out just small accent areas rather than gilding the entire project. Just to pick out and add foiled finishes, it makes a true difference. These wash really, really easy, especially with the foiling metal leaf Mixion. But once you've got them in your stash, brushes are there. They're a fundamental part of all of what we do here at Highlight Crafts. But that price is unbelievable.
It's good, isn't it? $14.99 is going to get you all 20 brushes. Crazy, and that's before your discount. Now let's just talk through this Mixion a little bit more, David, because this is essential with your metal leaf, isn't it?
It is. Your metal leaf Mixion, it comes in a 70ml bottle. Okay, now when you apply this to the surface, you can stamp with it, of course, but when you apply it to the surface, it's almost got like a milky haze to it. Okay, it's not fully transparent, which is great because you can see where you've already placed it, so you don't go over the same spot again. But when it dries, and you can let it dry naturally, air dry, and about 10 to 15 minutes is all it will take as a single layer. It will dry fully transparent but super, super tacky, almost like your scan and cut mat. Okay, that's what it will feel like. You could pick it up with your hands. It's really, really tacky. It's dry though, okay, so it doesn't come off. You don't reveal any of that stickiness onto your fingers. But it means it will cling glitter, embossing powder, but also as well gilding flake onto the surface. So you can use it not just with gilding flake, but other mediums too. Now, you apply it with a sponge, a brush. You can apply it through a palette knife, through a stencil if you want it slightly thicker, maybe a slightly more dimensional finish. But this is what you're going to need to actually create a fully foiled finish. And you it goes so far. I can't tell you how much of a long way this goes. I had the same bottle for probably over a year, and I demonstrate it all the time.
You do.
But yeah, you can load it up with a cut and use foam sponge onto a stamp, and you get foiled stamps.
It's fantastic, isn't it? A really, really good quality product. Shop Mixion. Just watch your spelling when you're putting this in, because it wants to turn it to Minion.
Shop Minion, yeah.
And as much as I love Minions, we don't sell them.
We don't.
So just make sure that I do love Minions.
Could you imagine if we did? Oh, that'd be right cute. Oh.
I love those Despicable Me films.
Oh, they're amazing. They're really nice to sit and watch. Oh yeah, I might watch one of them tonight.
They're great. Right, if you want that, Shop Mixion, $4.49.
$4.49 for this.
Right, let's talk mop brushes.
Yeah, let's do it, because
we've got the larger ones on here as well, haven't we?
These
are fab.
So when you're dusting away the Gilding flake, you do get one supplied with the kit, but you're also going to want a few different sizes to work with as well. The reason for that is you may have a really small dimensional decorative piece that you're working on, or you might be doing something as big as this horse, or of course this big face that we've got here. You're going to get 3 different size brushes in here. They're under £10, they're $9.99. They're mop brushes. If you've gone for Gilding flake and glow, you absolutely want to put these in there as well. The reason why you'd want to use this opposed to a flat brush or a stencil brush is because of the abundance of bristles, but how soft they are, okay? Now, these are so soft, so they will not scratch the Gilding flake. If you go in with something really rough, you can burnish the flake down, and it looks almost as though it's been brushed and not polished. So like when you get brushed chrome or brushed brass, rather than polished brass or polished chrome, it's a completely different finish. So that's what these are for and why they are so important. You can really put a lot of pressure down into them. Every now and again, just go back in and tease them, but you want to make sure you're never applying any adhesive with these. These always want to stay dry.
Yeah, absolutely. Shop Mop, $9.99 for 3. That's a cracking price.
Really good price.
Right, Shop Mop, $9.99. Right, let's talk about these paints, David, shall we? And we just had a question come in. I will read your questions out, my lovelies. It's just that we've got the iPad on charge at the moment because it's been a bit busy this morning. So as soon as we get into demo, or as soon as we get the iPad to any kind of charge, we will read those questions out for you. Now, this paint is solvent-based, isn't it?
It is,
made for outdoor use.
Outdoor use.
But who says you can't use it inside?
Well, absolutely. It's for interior and exterior use, but it's designed to be fully weatherproof as well.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fabulous. Now, of course, we've got it in the gold and silver for you. Now, because it's a solvent-based medium, when working with this, you want to make sure you're outside.
Yeah.
Okay. You can use it in a well-ventilated area, but I'd always suggest just use an outdoor space to do it. Or, of course, if you are in a craft room, just make sure the window's fully open and maybe use like just a face mask.
Yeah.
Just one of the disposable ones.
Yeah, there is a note to it.
Yes.
I don't mind it because I don't mind the smell of solvent-based products.
I love it.
But yeah, I do too. I know. Stays on ink pads.
Oh my gosh,
all right,
I
it's
know.
murder, isn't it?
I can remember I used to love going with my mum to get her nails done because I'd just sit in there and just smell it.
Yeah. The other one is Pepio Gilding Wax. Ooh,
Oh.
Did I say Pepio? Pepio Gilding Wax, because that smells like boot polish. I love the smell of boot polish too.
Boot polish. I used to love the smell of Tipex.
Yes.
In school, and the whiteboard pens, everything. Do you know when Mum used to fill up with petrol with a car, I'd be like, she'd be like, stop it.
Yeah, no, I don't like that smell.
Oh, well.
I like the smell of tar.
Tar, yes, freshly laid tarmac road.
Right, these.
Yes.
So you're getting 180 ml in each one, and it is literally like liquid gold.
Yes.
It is a beautiful paint.
It is. It is literally like you've got a gold bar and it's been melted down. It's the consistency of like melted chocolate inside there. With this one, you can use it with a brush. You can go directly onto iron, onto glass, porcelain, metal. Outside, it's going to form an enamelled layer. So typically when things like iron railings or, just driveway gates, all that sort of stuff, or door handles are coated, they're usually powder coated, and then they're put through a heating process which almost burns the paint onto the surface, giving you that enamel coating. This kind of cuts out that process and you just get the same finish. Let it dry, of course, in an area that's not wet. So you want something that's not humid because it's going to take longer. So ideally, if you are painting it outside, just make sure it's covered while it dries. It takes a few hours to go off, but once it's set, it's there for life.
Brilliant. Right, if you want those, Shop Bundle, you've got a nice saving on that as well. Nearly £7 saving on that, which is great. In fact, over £7 saving, which is fantastic. So I would recommend those. I think they're really, really good quality.
Yeah.
And when you stir that tin, it's like magic. Honestly,
yeah,
it's brilliant. Right, David, do you want to go and get ready for demo? And I'm just going to whiz down this counter.
I'll slide on through.
All glass now.
All glass.
Now then, these. So, picture this. Mirror sprayed inside, then masked off so that you've got your several. How many sizes does it have? Is it 10? It's not more than 10, is it?
Is it 8? No, 10.
No, that's octagon. 10 sides. Mask off every other one and use your metal leaf as your gilding, right? So you've got mirror spray on the inside, gilding on the outside, Sospeso flowers. I mean, come on. If that isn't opulent, I don't know what is. That would look absolutely fabulous. These, just so that you know, are David's cocktail glasses. That's why I had a raging hangover on Sunday.
No, I did
for
not.
His 30th birthday.
No, I did not.
Fibber. Said it was the worst hangover he'd ever had.
No, it was not. You're probably the best, actually.
The best hangover, yeah, because you really enjoy getting it. But these are fabulous. I also like the idea of making desserts in these. Because I think a Knickerbocker Glory or a trifle in that would look fabulous. This is when we're bringing you the deals on the glass. I've been banging on about it for weeks. We knew Sospeso was coming. Christmas with this is going to look absolutely beautiful. Shop jars, $9.99. It's going to get you 12 of them. Now, they will fit lids off your beetroot, your pickles, your jams, all of that. They're a standard lid size. So if you do want to put a lid on them, instead of putting them in the recycling, upcycle them and use them for this. Shop jars will get you 12 of those for $9.99. If you want water bottles, now these are glass. These are great with your vinyl as well on your Scan and Coat. They've got a bamboo lid. They also have that little nodule inside that keeps it all airtight, which is fab. Personalisation with these is great. Maybe you're that person that just likes a single flower with a little bit of gypsophilia and a single piece of foliage in a vase. These would make great vases. Just putting that out there. Absolutely lovely. And they are glass. So if you wanted to use your mirror spray with those as well, you could. 2 of those, shop water, $12.99. Now, these at the front, I mean, these are great, aren't they? These are great for desserts. These are plastic. They're great for desserts. So what Amanda uses when she's making her dessert candles, obviously you can't burn them in here because they're plastic, but you can put resin in here and encapsulate your flowers. There's a lady online who picks all the blooms off her flowers as they start to turn, and she puts them all in different frames and glasses and jars and all sorts of things like that. They look beautiful with resin, or maybe you just want 3 really cool cocktail glasses or dessert glasses. Shop set $14.99 is going to get you those 3. And then these are my favourite. I love these bottles. They've got like the fastener, like the Kilner jars. These are lovely. Now, of course, they're painted in this blue paint, but Cadence goes on all those different surfaces, don't forget. So you can repaint these if you wish to. They're lovely with your stickers on. Really nice with those on there as well, but also with your gilding, they're going to look fabulous, aren't they? If you just did a band around there of your gilding, that would look absolutely stunning. This is the kind of thing that I just have around my home as ornaments.
Yeah, definitely.
I really like stuff like this. It's a little bit quirky, isn't it? So if you want those shop bottle, gosh, you get both of them for $9.99, David.
A brilliant price.
I know, right?
I love the clasp on the top. Even if you just want to put some cordial or something like that in there.
Maybe you make your own slow gin at Christmas.
Definitely. That'd be great.
Great for that. Shop bottle, $9.99. Now then, this is my other favourite. I love this. I love the fact that it's got that embossed in the glass. I think it's really striking. It will hold, I'm going to say, is it a
litre?
A litre. So if you want to decant your red wine to allow it to breathe, darling, before you drink it, then this will be perfect on your Christmas table. Also nice just with tap water in it. You know, if you're having a dinner, this will be lovely for that. But also as a vase.
I think it's great as a vase.
I have my mum's crystal cut glass ones, but they are quite, not old-fashioned, but they're a certain style.
It's tricky.
I like this modern style. I think this is fabulous. So if you want this shop jug, $8.99. Great, right? And then we've got a glass mat.
We do have a glass
as well.
mat.
Now this is a sublimation glass mat. Right? Shop rectangle, $8.99. So you can sublimate on that side. And then when you turn it over, your picture shows through. $8.99, that's a good price too.
It's a really good price. You can, of course, decorate it as well if you wanted to. You could we did do a full rice paper one of these at one point, I think we gave it away. But you can do loads of different techniques on them.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Right, my lovely. over to you.
Right, okay. I've got a whole hoard of stuff because I just thought let's just do some gilding techniques, show you how to apply, show you how to work with it, how to dry, how to cure, all that sort of stuff. And we do have, of course, some of Mel's Spesso florals. Now, you can apply your Mix to Leaf Mixion onto card, onto resin, onto plaster. It can go onto plastic, glassware, pre-painted glass and pre-rice papered glass. So to get started, you're going to use your metal leaf mixion, okay? And before I do anything else, I'm going to put those scissors on top of those gilding flakes, because if not, they will go. And I'm going to put a small amount of metal leaf mixion just here onto a little palette, okay? Now this here is a project that we did, I think, the week before last. Here on the shows, and we pasted it white and rice papered all of the design. Now what we could do is have loads of gilding flake maybe coming up one side, maybe some coming down the other side, but really nice to actually build in just detailed areas of gilding. Now when you look at the florals, pick out the areas you want to focus on. So we take maybe the rose or the larger rose in the centre, or one like this. You can see where naturally you could build in those gilding sweeps. So take a small amount of metal leaf mixing. You can see I've just put it on the tip of that brush, okay? It's not even halfway down the brush. And we're just going to take it straight to the rice paper surface like this. This rice paper is already dry. If you've rice papered the project, you need to let it be bone dry, because otherwise your gilding flake will just stick to the whole project, and then you'll gild the whole thing. So what I'm doing here is going around just some areas with fine tipped brush from that pack of 20, which is at a brilliant price today. And if you think you never need any more brushes, have a look at this. Have a look down there. That is probably around about 20% of the brushes I own, okay? At home I've got a bag filled just like that of brushes, all of it. Big chunky ones, little ones, ones I've had since I was 10, all sorts of brushes in there. That is just a mixture, but you can never have too many brushes. I believe you me, you can't. So what I'm going to do, so I started collecting brushes whenever I was away somewhere and I saw a brush, because a lot of places used to do brushes that was almost like a fridge magnet and it would always have the place on it. So I've got loads of just random ones, but they all serve their purpose. Now this one is one of the rounds. It is a number 4. So what it does is it allows you to taper off in fine detailed areas. So if you bring it around to the edge and just swoop away, it naturally tapers that metal leaf mixion for you. And I can still see where I've been because I've got that reflection and also that hazy sort of shine that you get with this. And you don't have to be too perfect either. Now I'm only going to do this rose as a starting point to share with you, because we've got loads of examples of things that we're going to gild during this show. But just bring in that flake here, there and almost everywhere. It will look stunning. Now at this point you can let that dry now for about 10 to 15 minutes, or if you take a hairdryer, bring it up to temperature and give it a blast for about 30 seconds to a minute. I keep thinking Sam's got a hand up, but it's that man.
What man?
It looks like they're in front of it. Looks like, I keep getting thinking, oh, Sam's no, shut up, she's not.
I was like, what man? Right, I was like, what man? I don't know if there's a man.
It's just the face on a stick. Right, okay. So, what else to call it?
That's very unromantic, David.
I literally couldn't think of the words.
The face on a stick.
Say what you see, right?
That's brilliant.
So what I'm doing here is drying all the way over. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that the metal leaf mixon is fully dry, because if it's not, it will move underneath the flake, and that will of course create a smudged gild, and you don't want that. So going in, if you feel like you've got that sort of stringiness, it's not set, and this one isn't. So we need to go back in just to finish that off. And then it'll, of course, create those wonderful gilded lines for us.
Cheryl M says, wow, thought I had a lot of brushes.
Yeah.
Barbara B says, I love you guys at home. She's just put, sorry, just have to leave for a short time, but I will be back.
Oh.
That's all right. You can go and do what you need to do.
Yeah,
we don't
worry.
mind. Cheryl M says, I serve petrol from 9 years old in my mum and dad's business he created when he came back from World War II.
Wow.
And grew up with oil, petrol, grease, Red X, window washers. Lol, my sinuses are well clear. Lol.
Oh my goodness.
I love
wow,
that.
That's fascinating.
Elaine Bruce is in Fortaventura. Very nice.
Very nice.
Pauline Ellerington says, I love solvent smell. Clears my sinuses, but tarmac, yeah, not sure about that. And Charlene asks a very good question.
Okay.
If using Mixion on rubber stamps, how do you clean it off, please?
Okay, so that's a great question. With your metal leaf Mixion, as soon as you've stamped that image, you want to clean the stamp straight. stamp straight away. Just use some nice warm soapy water, that'll take it straight off of there, but make sure to thoroughly rinse that stamp afterwards, because of course you don't want any of the soap to stay on it, because then your stamp won't be sticky on the back. Okay, so as soon as you've stamped the image, straight over. You can use a baby wipe, that will take it off just fine if you want to do that, if you just want to put it straight on the carrier sheet. But I always use a nice little bit of warm soapy water and it takes it off.
Yeah.
Best way, because then you don't want to leave any sticky residue when you're using your inks.
And straight in there.
Oh, straight away.
You can either apply it directly with your cut and use foam onto your stamp, or put your mixie onto a piece of acetate,
yes,
spread it out and then stamp into that. So you work out which one's
Precisely.
better for you. Zoe says, hi everyone, I just heard Mel say that we could use the metal leaf on our Sospeso Trasparente flowers and wanted to ask if I could use my Tilson for that as well.
Yes, you could, absolutely. So Tilson is an ultra refined gilding flake.
Brilliant product,
and we did actually carry it in the champagne gold, and I think we had like a silvery colour as well, like a rose gold. I think it has completely sold out actually, it's all gone. But there is a rainbow of colours. I don't know, I don't want to tease and say we're getting them, but I don't know if we are.
I think it's about the pricing.
Yeah, we need to make sure
we
we can get
getting
it.
the pricing right, because
We don't want to bring
Tilson
if
is
it's too
brilliant.
much.
No, but we can't quite get there with the pricing at the moment.
Absolutely. But we managed to do a great deal last time, but it's just, But yes, absolutely, Tilson, you can use.
Yes, you can.
Now what I'm going to do is lay this straight over the area that we've just done. Lay it on there and then stroke it down, okay? And as you do this, it will start to remove, of course, from the areas in which the gilding medium isn't placed. So there we go. So that will just dust off nicely for us, like this. And now that we've removed all of the excess, we can then dust off all of the finer parts. So easy.
Isn't it?
Now take this down like this and start to dust all the way down, and you can polish it up. Remember, these really soft brushes, look at how clean the brush is, okay? Keep that nice and clean, circulate it round. Also to mention as well, I am working in a cardboard box with a little paper towel in the bottom to reduce the potential of static forming. I've tried it in a plastic box before. Nope.
Nope, not a good idea.
Not a good idea, but look at that. So as this is gilding and burnish into that rose, we now have that wonderful detail of that rice paper now gilded. Now to buy the rice paper pre-gilded would be expensive. Okay, you were looking at around about £7 a sheet when it's gilded rice paper. This rice paper was on from a pack of 20 unprinted ones, which are what, £12.99 from Craftmaster, and then we've added our own gilding flake onto the top.
That's the reason why we're not bringing the rice papers in from Cadence, because they're too expensive.
Well, this is it. You can make your own. Make your own. Right? Absolutely, you can do. Now, going from something like this onto maybe a larger, it's gorgeous, isn't it? This one here was painted again with the metal leaf Mixion, but just in areas. So it's coming in from the edge, going round.
That's going to be lovely in a bathroom.
Oh, it's going to look gorgeous.
You can get
Let it go.
air plants, can't you?
Yes, you can.
That'd look great.
They're really interested, those, aren't they? I've not actually got one of them.
Oh,
would like to try it though. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is pick up the gilding flake and start to put it just onto here. Now, because the actual stickiness is dry, it's not transferring to my fingers, so I can actually brush it back like this. And I'm using what's left over at the moment, okay? Loading this in, and take another sheet just here. There we go, and just lay it nice and gently. Press it in with the palm of your hand like this. Remember, nothing is transparent to my hands in terms of sticky residue. It'll just dust off, okay? If you do have like wet metal leaf on your hand is going to be gilded. You're going to be like the Tin Man. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are making sure your hands are dry. It's a whole new meaning
to a golden handshake, that, doesn't it?
It does indeed, absolutely. And I'm going to pick up some more because I've got some more gold inside here. Let's grab a few more sheets. Remember, when they are on that tissue, they are laid perfectly flat. And when a little tip for you as well, if pick them up on the sheet like this for a larger surface, okay, roll it flat, keep it nice and flat, and just take it directly to the project without that tissue attaching. There we go. Take that away. And then press it down with the tissue, and then you get nothing on your hand at all, okay? Really easy ways to apply your gilding flake. A little bit more round here, and I can still feel I've got some round there, so we're going to take another sheet, of course. And you start to create a box of leftovers, but they of course start to then provide you with more projects. So then what was inside this box, we're going to use throughout the show for other projects. There we go, so pick up a little bit more just from here, like this.
They are brilliant, aren't they? Those sheets are so much easier than using your gilding flakes.
Oh, 100%. Look at how this is starting to turn out.
That's gorgeous, David.
So let's use our larger brush again from here. And it's going to sort of break away towards the centre. So we need to start dusting this off now. Look at this. Oh, wow. this is going to look absolutely stunning. And look at how it all just flakes away like this.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Keep flaking it away. In that cardboard box is really going to help any of that sort of anti-staticness, if you like. There we go.
Because plastic will just create static, whereas if you think about kitchen roll and cardboard, use that and keep that as your gilding box. It doesn't stick. There's no static created at all.
No.
So if you've got red liner tape where the backing is really static, put it on a piece of kitchen towel. Honestly, just take it off, put it on kitchen towel. It stops the static. And then cardboard is cardboard. There's no plastic in it. But that looks absolutely magnificent, David. Look at that.
Wow. And that is like polished gold.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it stunning? I absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
And then bring in your gilding waxes, your antiquing waxes afterwards, and completely age and patina it. That's how easy it is to apply, of course, firstly onto
stunning
pottery with rice paper, then straight onto a porcelain pre-purchased item. So think about all those things that Mel bought this morning.
Yeah.
All those bits that you got for the fabulous sospeso. Talking of sospeso, should we have a look at it on the flowers?
Oh, yes, please.
Now, what I've done here is, bear in mind, I'm going to take that away. Clear the decks a little bit. There we go. We've got one of the flowers that Mel's made just here, look. Now, to add your gilding to this exact same process, take the brush, again, with that metal leaf mix, and I'm using my small round again. Now, we could go just to the tips and bring it in, which I think would look really nice. So just on the tip of the sospeso, like this, painting it on. And I'm going to go around just sort of teasing the adhesive just onto the fine tips of those. Now, I think I've picked up the one with the dry centre, because if not, I might get gilding.
No, they were done yesterday.
Oh, lovely. There we go. So I'm going to keep just taking that to the middle. There we are, like this. A little bit more. And I'm going to try and remember to do all of them. There we go. And this, I mean, imagine all of the sospeso flowers you've already got as well. Gilding those, that's going to look amazing. You get 150 sheets as well. $17.99 for 150 sheets is brilliant.
That is amazing value for money.
Yeah.
For the quality that you're getting and the quantity, that's extraordinary. Plus you get your small mop brush and you get your tweezers included. That is a deal and a half. Even if you've got it, please buy it again and stock up.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you don't want to run out and then come back next year or whenever and it's at a higher price. So get it while it's on that fabulous deal.
Definitely. Now, I'm using this hairdryer. This would get nowhere near hot enough to affect the sospeso, I don't believe, would it? No.
Absolutely not.
But I'm drying it off, and it'll dry really quickly because the sospeso is really thin. So it's not like I'm drying up, trying to warm through a big ceramic jug or something like that.
No.
It heats up nice and quickly. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'll bring back our dusting box in again, like this. And if we took a sheet, we could literally lay that directly on top, like this, okay? And hold the flower in the palm of your hand.
Wow.
And gently just start to dust, okay? Just dusting those edges away. It might have stuck ever so slightly to those little crystals in the centre, but oh no, it's dusting away for us. This, but this is, I might have put, oh my goodness, wow. It's really polishing up, because it's that really glossy plastic. Oh, Mel, can I have a look at that? Look at that. Wow.
Oh, that's spectacular, isn't it?
That is super shiny.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, this is a little bit special. You need to give this a go.
Now then, if you put the mixie on the plastic sheet, the transparent sheets.
You could do gilded flowers.
Yeah, you could.
Right, okay. Oh my word.
That looks absolutely, David, that's a whole different league. Look at that.
It looks like it's actual gold,
That's
like it's real gold.
amazing.
It is so shiny. I mean, my word. That's like proper polished, really burnished up on there. And that could have been, I've picked the gold. It could have been, the copper or the silver. Really easy to apply yet again.
That's lovely.
And then just dusting off the excess. It has actually taken some of the crystals, but the more I dust...
Yeah, it'll come away because it's creating static. So you've got your metal leaf against your plastic. That's creating static.
There we go.
Yeah, a stencil brush, I was going to say, will work really well with that. That's lovely. If you want to up the ante again.
Could you imagine those? And obviously this isn't for Christmas, but then those decorated gilded finishes on your gilded projects, that, I mean, if you want a Christmas shell, that could be a Christmas shell, or even on your scenes, things like that we've already created and made, they are going to look absolutely glorious. You have to give that a go. On those jars that Mel's got as well, imagine those decorated on there, or maybe they're just going to be a decorative accent on each one of your glasses or on your Christmas table. How nice would that look? You've got to give it a go.
Oh, look at that.
So pretty.
Barbara's back. Welcome
Hi,
back, Barbara. Leslie B says, David, looking at the resin cast village, does it have to be fully cured before adding the gilding?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure it's fully cured. If it's not, of course, the metal leaf mixture won't dry properly on there because there'll still be a water content, there'll still be moisture inside the resin. We always suggest to wait at least 24 hours before even painting resin cast. You can go straight in, but the paint doesn't always dry quite the same, so 24 hours at least.
Oh, is that all? 24 hours?
Yeah, I mean, you can demold in an hour, but let it cure for 24 hours at least. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not
epoxy
bad.
is slightly different.
Imagine that, silver and copper and... Well, don't imagine it. Let's do it. Can we do it?
Let's do it.
Please, can we
Let's
do that?
Let's do that.
I love the idea of that.
Mm-hmm.
Great shout, Leslie. Thank you for that. Don't forget tonight, while David's just getting ready for that and putting the glue in place, we are doing something a little bit different tonight. So we're coming live to you. We've still got one more show. We've got printers.
Oh, yes, we do.
Which is exciting. We've still got one more show today at lunchtime. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we are launching our first ever event, which is very, very, very exciting. We are live from 6 o'clock till 7:30, so you're getting an extra half an hour of us today as well, and we're bringing you brand new products at wonderful, wonderful deals with triple treat specials, shall we say. Now, there is a Two Red Robins die set, and I'm not going to say it's a collection because there's lots of individual elements to it, which you can add in to all your other Christmas specials that we've brought you. There's a Mother Goose on there that is beautiful. There's a cheesy star. I know, it's not a star, but you need to see that die because it's blinking brilliant. And on that particular product, what we've done is we've worked out which tier would get the highest value of points. We are then going to triple those points, and give that amount to everybody that buys that product. So we've got lots of things like that. We've got 3 for 2s on brand new rice paper downloads that are beautiful. And what else have we got? Something else. What else have we got?
What else do we have?
We've
got 30 deals in 30 minutes.
30 deals in 30 minutes. That's going to be chaotic. Laura, are you here all afternoon, darling?
Well, I'll pick it all first. So.
Yeah, but you're here the whole afternoon, aren't you? Because we don't want to walk in and there'll be like 10 items out going, where's the rest? 30 deals in 30 minutes. Can you imagine that? I think the one main rule today is don't talk over each other because 30 minutes with 30 products will be a nightmare, won't it?
Could you imagine?
I think I think it's brilliant. We're not going to break in between any of the shows either. We're going straight through for an hour and a half. So we need to eat before we go on air, David, because there's no chance to get a brew or anything like that. We're just going for it.
We really do need to eat.
And it's our first event, which is going to be brilliant. I'm very excited about that. If you'd like a link, just type the word treat, no shop. Just type the word treat into the comments underneath the video, and that will give us permission to send you that link. Oh, Barbara B says, I got them in the night. So does that deal still apply? Yes, it does. Are you all right there?
I've never used this before, and it's blinking brilliant.
I know it is.
Because I'm also very conscious that Laura's just vacuumed in here.
Oh no, I didn't get to that bit, don't worry.
Oh, she missed that bit. She only did the bit at the front.
It's brilliant.
I love that. That's fabulous.
We still got this.
Good, aren't they? It's a little handheld
What?
vacuum. I know, it's great.
When did this launch?
Oh, weeks ago.
This is so
Where
good.
have you been? Oh, you've
Where?
been
I
on holiday.
don't know where I've
That's
been.
where you've been. Right, Zoe, sorry to be a pest. First of all, you're not a pest, Zoe. This is what we're here for. Secondly, but I have another question. I bought the Cadence Glimmer Frost when it was on a few weeks ago. Will it dry if I put it on Sospeso Trasparente flowers, as they are a non-porous surface.
Yes, it will, absolutely.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes,
They
your
are,
Glimmer
Zoe.
Frost, your Glimmer Frost and your Crystal Shine, both of those that launch together, they will absolutely dry on there. They're designed to go on slick as well, it's fine.
I love that. And Helen says, got to get dinner done early, so I will be ready and waiting to watch. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we'll have had his tea. We'll be ready.
We will.
Yeah, we'll be ready full tummies.
I wonder whether we should order pizza.
It is a triple treat. Yeah. Sam says yes.
Oh, hello, Sam. Back in the room. Here she is. Mention a pizza.
I'm producing tonight.
You are producing tonight. Should we do pizza?
Let's produce pizzas.
Who's going to give it then if it gets delivered?
What do you mean it's going to get it?
How's he going to get in the building?
Well, it can't come in at 6 o'clock, can it? Because we're on air.
We'll have
So
to have
we
it
get
at
delivered
half
for
5.
Wow. I was trying to work out the catch. I was like, where's the catch with that?
There's no
How are we
catch
going to
with
get it
pizza.
delivered? Sam,
I was thinking while we were live.
have you tried? Sorry, just going completely off piece now. It's Domino's Pizza near us, isn't it? Have you tried, Sam, their cinnamon dough balls with the chocolate on top? Oh,
That sounds so cool.
honestly, David, they are the best thing ever.
Wow.
So it's dough balls with cinnamon and sugar on, and then melted
it.
milk chocolate over
I'm
the top.
dissolving. Oh my
They
gosh.
are. I'm dissolving. I'm dissolving.
The thought of
Honestly,
it.
they are absolutely delicious. It says serves two.
No, it
Mick
doesn't.
doesn't even know I've ever ordered them. I'm like, that's my chicken strips. That's my pizza. I'm off.
Yeah, I think we should get some of those.
They
That
are
would be nice.
absolutely. I
Please,
think we
thank you
need
very
to.
much. Can we
I think
go?
we should do that. Charlene says, could you use the holographic paint on Sospeso?
Yeah, no reason why not. Absolutely.
Brilliant.
So Sospeso is plastic, and 99% of the Cadence range is actually waterproof and will go onto multiple surfaces. So there's no reason why not at all. It does dry with a slight flex of that as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brilliant, right? Absolutely brilliant. And when you're making your flowers, please make sure you post pictures of them on our Highlight Your Creativity Facebook page, because that will be brilliant. So yeah, we're all very excited. Pauline Elgin says, we gave our main meal at lunch. Oh, we have our main meal at lunchtime. Both retired, so we can. It's better that, isn't it? I like that.
Oh, yeah, being
I do
retired.
that now. Not retired, but having dinner at lunchtime. Homemade steak pies today. Oh. With cabbage, leeks, green beans and honey roast potatoes and carrots. I haven't had anything to eat today. I've had one cup of tea.
I had a coffee and a breath of fresh air, and I'm hungry. I might eat that printer.
Jane, I think you're trying to buy something on Rainbow because you put shop bungle. It needs to be shop bundle. Do you remember that?
Bungle?
Bungle, Zippy and George. Do you not remember that?
What's a bungle?
It was the name of a character. Bungle, Zippy and George.
Is Zippy the yellow?
Rainbow.
He's got the zip for a mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Clues in the name.
I might have seen a picture of it.
Yeah, Rainbow. No, Debbie Shaw.
Yes.
Sewing.
Yeah.
She used to be in the show. She was George's girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
There you go, see?
Small world.
Font of useless information. Helen says, you're making me hungry, Pauline's homemade steak pies.
Oh, steak pies.
I don't know
I
what I'm
love
gonna
corned
have
beef
today.
pie, you know.
Oh, I'll tell you a really good recipe for corned beef. So it's called Granny Stew, and it's called Granny Stew because when I was a little girl, I used to have a friend live down the road called Catherine, and her granny was like in her 80s then. She lived to be like 103.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
and she always used to make this stew. So you get 2 packets of Crofter's vegetable soup, and you mix that up. So this makes a big pot. Mix it up just as you normally would with the soup. Then you chop you dice all your potatoes really small and put that in, and then cook that. And then you take it out and you put 2 tins of corned beef in and mix it all up. It's the most delicious,
watering.
honestly. It's the simplest ingredients, but it's the most delicious stew ever. It's gorgeous.
It sounds like one of those proper comfort
It
winter,
is.
autumn night,
Honestly,
raining outside.
If I go home at the weekend, I'll say to me, what shall we have on Sunday? I'll go Granny Stew, because it's that cold. Oh, it's delicious. Crusty bread with loads of butter on. Job done. There you go.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Nikki May says, paint your whole world with a rainbow.
Is that what the
That was
bungalows-
us, yeah,
bungalows?
absolutely.
Oh,
Carol's
bingo.
having fish and chips.
Oh, very nice.
Right, David, sorry, back to this. Random.
Okay.
We're going to get this done before we go next door to do
Yes.
printing.
Oh, printing. We've painted the trees with metal leaf Mixion. Okay, so I'm just going to dry these off. And also the beauty with working with metal leaf Mixion onto resin cast is that it will soak in ever so slightly because it is a porous surface. So it will soak in and it'll dry a little bit quicker for us. It won't affect it in any negative way at all. So I'm going to pop that all over here, make it a little bit warmer. There we go. And I actually applied my metal leaf Mixion with a flat brush, okay? I used a fan brush, let me show you the one. And the reason why I did that is it lays the metal leaf down really, really flat. You could also use your 5 large brushes.
Yes.
Mine are in the wash at the moment. Not the washing machine, but just in the wash. So what I'm going to do...
Someone's asking what is Crofters vegetables.
Yeah, I was about to ask
It's a
that.
packet soup. And I can't remember which brand it is, but it's called Crofters vegetable soup.
Oh, is
and
the
you
brand
need
not
that one,
Crofters?
so you don't know. You don't buy one that's, you know, sometimes when they're almost translucent, the vegetable soups, you buy
Yeah.
one that's not like that.
Okay.
But it's just in a packet, and honestly, it's brilliant. I'll make some one weekend, and I'll bring it in.
Did you hear that, everybody? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
That's what
about
kids used to say. They come in for tea, what do you want? Granny stew?
that sounds really good.
It is delicious.
Sounds amazing.
Absolutely delicious. Even better the day after.
Oh, I bet, yeah, it all sort of like just gets stronger
The
in
flavours
flavour.
come out. Yeah, it's
That's
lovely.
what you like. Really nice home hearty food.
Nose, that's it. Well done, Chris Biggs. Nose,
Oh,
Crofters vegetable soup. It's absolutely delicious.
very nice.
There we
Okay,
go.
so
Oh, David, look at that. Right.
look at this tree.
If you're sitting there going, I don't need the gilding, look at that. You need it now. Look at that. That's fabulous.
This is amazing.
Oh.
So we've gilded the tree.
It's like you've mirror sprayed it.
It does look like mirror spray,
Right.
doesn't it?
And you can't do that on resin cast.
No, not
you
at
do it
all.
on epoxy resin. This on epoxy resin.
I know,
David,
oh my
will look
gosh,
amazing,
it looks
won't it?
so good on the back of it.
Look at
We've got that wonderful mirror tree.
Wow.
Wow, that is really reflective. Look at that.
That's brilliant.
Oh my goodness, it's even
Now-
like dazzling the camera.
If you've got stays on, ink, you could stamp on top of that.
You could drop alcohol inks on
You
it.
could drop alcohol inks on it.
That would look rather pretty.
That would look fabulous. Look at that.
So we've got a gilded tree there. I've got the little one here. Let's just
Love
quickly chuck some on
that.
that one. We could show you what the copper looks like. Here we go. Put some copper on here. It's like a rose gold tinted copper. There we are. Lay that nice and flat. And again, give this a little polish down. This looks nice.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
Now that is very John Lewis now.
It is.
isn't it?
I mean, I'm thinking you could use all of the segments from this as baubles.
Uh-huh.
Look at
at
that.
that.
There's one tiny segment I missed, but that's okay.
That's all right.
I'm not
We'll
going
let
to
you off.
complain. Yeah. But I think it stuck to my finger. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful.
Well,
Now-
that's the joy of having the sheets.
Oh, absolutely. Gilding flake, it's so easy to work with. I mean, it clings to anything adhesive. If you were, of course, just to take like a run of tape, you can use it on cardstock. You don't have to, of course, always use your gilding medium. If you wanted to stick it down to card, you can use your double-sided. Like photo frames, that sort of thing, it will gild those really
Yeah,
quickly.
absolutely.
So there's
That's
nothing,
brilliant. That
yeah.
DIY tape doctor
It's
fabulous with
perfect.
that.
I was going to say, how much time have we got left? Have we got any time at all?
We've got 2
2
minutes.
So if I was to take, sorry, do excuse me, if I was to take something like this and you'd stencil one of those designs on there from this morning, and then we were to put like a band just towards the bottom of it like that.
You discovered the joy of scan and cut this morning, didn't
Oh,
you?
I did indeed. It was wonderful. I've used it a few times, but I've never sort of gravitated towards it in terms of like a purposeful demo that I've
No.
wanted to show, and that this morning was really nice to be able to do that.
Pauline, the word for the prize is happy. And we'll draw a winner. So type happy, and I'm going to give you time to type it, Pauline, and then we're going to draw the winner. I love
Absolutely.
this product because you don't waste anything. The bits, the flakes that are left over can go in your resin. They can go with your tape doctor tape. This is gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, that tape with the waste of the flake that you take off your bigger pieces is better than, it's cheaper than buying mirror card, and
Oh,
you
it
get a
is.
much better finish.
Look at that, and I've used just what's left
Look
over, the
at
gold,
that.
silver and the copper, to create a really nice dazzling effect, and that is stunning.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Doesn't it look nice?
It
I kind
does.
of like it when they're all mixed together,
I
and
do
that's
too.
what all of this is for, in the bottom of the box.
Right.
Mix it on, and then you could just aquastone over the top of that.
It's brilliant. Right, me and you
Me and thee.
are going next door.
We are going next door.
Doing printers.
We're doing printers, we're doing toner, we're doing inkjet, we're doing foiling.
Have
we're
we
doing
got more
it all.
toner for the printer?
We'll have a look. We will see in 5 minutes' time.
There's a question. Oh, that's a bit scary. Don't forget to type treat into the comments underneath the video as well, and that will give us permission to send you a link for tonight to get all your snacks ready, get all your jobs done this afternoon, and then at 6 o'clock tonight we're starting our first live event, which is going to be chaos, bonkers, amazing,
fun,
and a lot of fun. But more than that, as club members, you're going to get some really special treats. We will see you in about 5 minutes' time. The winner is Joe Reynolds. Well done, Joe. Keep an eye out for a message from us, and we'll get those £10 of points added to your account. Nice. That's great.